Are you looking for ideas on how to support your child's success with basic facts? We're here to help.
Hi, we're Erin and Liz. We're two former teachers who got our PhDs so you don't have to.
We're just two moms trying to share our knowledge and love of math to change kids' experiences and maybe yours too while we're at it.
So far in this series, we've talked about supporting kids in understanding the meaning of addition and building skills in counting on. Now we're talking about numerical reasoning strategies that really help to build fluency.
This video introduces our last numerical reasoning strategy for simple addition work. We want our kids to have lots of strategies they can draw on when adding numbers. Be sure to check out the other videos in this series if you haven't already. Today, we're going to be adding the strategy of compensation to our toolbox. For this strategy, we're going to use a 10 frame again. If you don't already know about the 10 frame, we have a video specifically introducing it and exploring it a bit more if you want to check it out. That link and a link to the printable version of a single and double 10 frame are in the comments.
So let's look at how we can use two 10 frames or a double 10 frame to help us compensate when solving basic fact problems. Liz, I'll be the adult and you be the kid.
Okay.
Let's say our problem is 9 plus 6. We can set up 9 in one 10 frame and 6 on the other. Now I want you to take a minute to look at both 10 frames and think about how you could give sum to one of those numbers to make it a little friendlier for you. Those of you watching at home can think about this too. I'm going to be sure to give Liz and you a little bit of think time.
I notice 9 is really close to 10, so I'm going to give 1 extra to the 9 so I have a 10, because adding 10 plus 6 is friendlier for me. I know that it's 16. But I gave an extra 1 to that 9 to make it 10. So now I need to take that extra 1 away, so 16 minus 1 is 15. Notice how we changed the color of the extra 1 that we added to help make it clearer. This changing of the color can be particularly helpful when starting to work with this strategy.
You might be thinking, hey, aren't we making a 10 here? And you're right, that we're making a 10 to help ourselves, but there's a small but important difference between what we did here and what we did in the making a 10 strategy. In making a 10, we took some from our other number to make that 10. In this case, we just added some extra to the 9 in order to make the 10. And then we had to take away the extra at the end.
Erin, let's highlight this difference by using the same numbers we did in the Make a 10 video, 8 plus 7. If we were using the Make a 10 strategy, we could take 2 from the 7 to make the 8 into a 10, then add the remaining 5 so that 10 plus 5 gives me 15.
Okay, but today I want to use compensation. I'm going to turn the 8 into a 10 by adding the extra 2. I'm not changing the 7 at all. Now I have 10 plus 7, which equals 17. Since I added 2 extra to make my 10, now I need to take those 2 away from the 17. 17 minus 2 equals 15. So 15 is my final answer. This may seem like a lot, but many people intuitively think about numbers differently, and it's important for children to see and know that both of these strategies are valid. You or your child may prefer one strategy over the other, and that's okay. Part of why math can be frustrating for some people is because they're trying to memorize a strategy that doesn't work or make sense for them. There are many ways to get the right answer, and that's part of the fun of math.
When we teach compensation as a strategy, we always start on a 10 frame to help students see the math more clearly. But just like our other strategies, eventually students build a strong enough understanding of the strategy and the math that they don't even need to use the 10 frame anymore to do this type of thinking.
Remember, this is just one of several numerical reasoning strategies, so be sure to check out the remaining videos in this series for more. We've also got some great questions you can ask your child while they're doing this work down in the comments.
And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep making more videos to keep building happy math families.